peace. For all my Christians and Jewish people out there, God says in the reading, proof 364, say, all you who are dedicated to the law, come to a word that is just between us and you, that we serve none but God, and that we associate none with it, and that none of us shall take others as lords besides God. But if they turn away, say, witness that we have surrendered. Okay? That is the basis of your theology, is one God. There is, in the reading, in the words of God, it says, the Jews say that Ezra is the son of God, and the Christians say that Jesus is the son of God, but they are just repeating the words from the earlier generations, from the earlier people. So, you look back in history, who are those earlier people? There will have to be people who believed in, like, Greek mythology, the Egyptians. You know, they have multiple gods. The Pharaoh would be their gods. So, y'all are repeating the same statement of there, also while claiming that there is only one God. If God is the father of Jesus and Mary is the mother of Jesus, who you have different ideologies about Jesus. You say he's God, and you say he's God's son, and you say he's God incarnate in human form. You say he's one of three. But however way you look at it, the story of Jesus is similar to the stories that be in Greek mythology. You got Zeus, a high-ranking god, have intimacy with an earthly woman. They have a child who was a demigod, Hercules. Right? So God the Father, somehow, whatever the process was in the Bible, Mary got impregnated from, I guess, the Holy Spirit, who is supposed to be another part of God. And then you have the birth of what they call the Son of God. Just like Hercules is the son of a god. Half God, half human. Now Jesus is similar. Half God, half human, according to your theology. So this is the similarities between Greek mythology and the Christian theology about Jesus being God's son or God incarnate or whatever. Okay. Now, if there's three gods, three in one, then that would mean that God has multiple personality disorder. Because if I had three people in me speak in different times or whatever, I would be considered insane. I would be considered to have multiple personality disorder. But God could have that, I guess. According to your theology, God could have that. If you write down the number 3, no one is going to look at that and say that is the number 1. If you write down the number 1, no one's going to look at it and say that is the number 3. 3 cannot be 1 and 1 cannot be 3. 3 is 3, 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 100 is 100. So, numerically, 3 being 1 cannot be numerically. It can't. I mean, 3, 1 plus 1 plus 1, yeah, that equals 3. But these are 3 different entities, right? According to Yah, they're one and the same being. They're not 3 different entities, right? However it works. I don't know that when God is the Holy Spirit, he turns to the Holy Spirit. And then when he want to be God the Father, he turns to the Father. And then he want to be Jesus, he turns to Jesus. I don't know. But when Jesus is on the cross, he's saying, Father, why have you forsaken me? If he is God, or part of God, he should know why he's being forsaken. Why is he? And if he's God and he's on a cross, who's he talking to? If God is not there, because he is God. From that standpoint, we want to get a standpoint of the Son of God. Why would God be so unjust to his Son to let his Son die for criminals, for people's sins? And people are still sinning today. Everyone is still sinning today. He died many years ago, people's sins, but people are still sinning. You got the church. Look at them. Pedophilia, pedophiles, or whatever they be doing, rape, whatever, I don't know. But the same things, the same sins are still going on. That don't hold up in court. You know what I mean? Unless you take the fall for someone. But why would Jesus say, Father, why are you forsaking me? If that's supposed to be his job, his role. I don't know. All I know is that there's only one God. No children, no parents, no grandparents, no siblings, no aunts or uncles, no cousins. One means one. Not 1.5 or 2.5 or 3. No, one means one. Look at the Old Testament. One God. Always one God. Then when you get to the New Testament, it's 2 gods and 3 gods and all this stuff. Like, where did it change numerically from 1 to 2 to 3? Like, come on. We gotta use our brains. We gotta really think. When it comes to God laws, we have to think. There's no way around it. You have to think. God said, do they not ponder? Are there locks in their hearts, or do they not ponder over the reading, over the Quran? Do they not ponder over it? Yeah, I uphold the Old Testament, the Torah and the Gospel. You want to call that the Bible, the Old Testament, I uphold it. But when it contradicts the Quran, the reading supersedes all of that. Because it comes to clarify the mistakes that are in that Bible. It comes to clarify what the people who supposed to uphold the Torah in the Gospel, what they've been hiding in it. So, to any people of mine who serve more than one God, whether they're gonna have a demigod or whatever, one God, and that's it. You gotta look into your own book and read it. Don't just listen to what people say. So, you know what I mean? So, don't listen to me. I mean, I'm just telling you what God says. That's it. And the same thing that God says here in the Quran and reading, the same thing God said in the gospel and the Torah. So whatever I'm telling you, Jesus was upon that. I'm a follower of Jesus. I'm taking the path with the messengers. Right? All of them. And what was their path? One God, next life, and trying to make things right. That's it. So, that's that. Peace.